Yes, welcome back to
Okay, guys, take it from the top. Louder.
A 1, 2.
Sachi Cybery YouTube channel. Shh. What's YouTube? Oh my gosh, this bracelet. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. And for today's video or for today's vlog, we're actually planning to go to Jarir Bookstore. It's been like 2 months already since I've been there. And we're going back there. So what are the books that I'm planning to get? Actually, I might get, if it's available, I'm looking forward to The Wicked King, the second book from the Folk Air series, because I just, one month ago, I just finished the book Cruel Prince, and I still don't have the next book to it, and I can't wait to read the next in the series. And then what else? Oh, I'm actually looking forward for the book A Curse So Dark and Lonely. A Curse So Dark and Lonely, which is actually a retelling of Beauty and the Beast, and I can't wait for that. So yeah, let's just see if all of the books that I have in mind will be available.
그대 잠깐 눈을 붙일 때 나는 마음에 물을 붙여요 비밀의 나만의 초콜릿 그대 차가운 몸을 녹일 때 나는 초콜릿을 녹여요 비밀의 나만의 초콜릿.
After 2 months of not being here, we're back again. We'll just have a walk through all of the books that they are selling. Well, actually, to my surprise, they have the full series of the Bridgerton. If you're familiar with the Bridgerton Netflix series, they have it in books. Well, actually, it's the original. So this is where my Filipino accent comes in. Is that right, Dexter? Is that right?
Omelette de fromage! Omelette de fromage! What did you say?
The original.
Oh, Dexter, Dexter! French is the language of love. Oh, say it again, Dexter. Omelette de fromage.
It's the original format of it. So if you're asking how much is one book, they actually sell it for 5KD 100. From here all to there. I didn't imagine that the Bridgerton series would be that long. I think it's in number 10 books for the series. Wow! So here are some of the fiction books. Oh, would you look at that? They have the Queen's Gambit in a book form. Oh my god, guys! I'm actually looking for this also. Normal People by Sally Rooney. It's one of the books that are really popular right now, and it's priced as 7KD 300. It's part of the fiction section. Feel like adult, if I'm not mistaken. So there's that. Then here we have some of the classics, such as the Alice Adventures in Wonderland. We have the Good Old Great Gatsby, and the one that I just watched from Netflix is Jane Eyre, one of the classics. It's good. The cover's nice. Hi guys, it's Editing Sachi. Not the finest quality, but Yeah. So after the clip that I showed you, right? I showed you the Jane Eyre, the Great Gatsby, and other classic books. Actually, I just want to tell you that it comes really it comes really in a great price, wherein it's just priced as 5 KD, and it's actually a good price considering it a classic, and it also has a nice cover. Why am I saying this? Because I just noticed that some of the online sellers in Instagram, they're actually selling classical books for a price doubled, which is really expensive. So that's just a tip for you guys. If you can see those books that they sell online in the bookstore, you just buy those copies in the bookstore because they're way more cheaper rather than the ones that they have online Instagram shops. I don't know, I just really noticed that because I bought this one book, which is Ready Player One, and I just bought it in a bookstore for like 2 KD, and then I just saw on an Instagram seller they are selling it for like 5 KD or something. So that's a tip for you guys. If you have the energy to go to the bookstore and buy that book that you want, go right now instead of buying online. But I don't know, maybe you prefer buying online because of course since it's Corona's still happening, the virus still there, and you're afraid to go out. It's no problem with me, but if you want a book that is cheaper, just go to the nearest bookstore near you. What? Is this a wrap? Is this a wrap? Okay. There. Huckleberry Inn. You know, I recognize this book from one of the TV shows that I recently watched, which is from Gilmore Girls, and Rory Gilmore actually read this. Let's go to the YA section. Young adults section, which is my favorite since I'm a young adult. So we'll be seeing all of the new books that they have from the recent month. So I feel like this one is a new release by Cassandra Clare, The Last Hours, which is book 1 from the Shadowhunters series. And we also have hardbound copies, which I'm not familiar of. This is my first time seeing these books, The Land of Stories. Yeah. And then here, if you are really a reading addict fan, you are very familiar with the Grishaverse series. Yes. And I can tell you, you don't have to order online just to have the Grishaverse series because it's available in the Jarir Bookstore. So if you have a Jarir Bookstore near you, just visit that and there you have it. But the down thing about this is that they don't have the first book. All they have is the second and third book. So if you're wondering what is the price of each book, it is 4KD 600. So it's not a bad price. It's actually affordable considering it to be one of the most rated books of all time. Charot, all time. And they also have Crooked Kingdom. It's such a bummer that they don't have Six of Crows and Shadow and Bone. But you know what? I saw this from another bookstore. So if you're asking the price, it's just 5KD 500. Soon, if the bookstore, Jarir Bookstore, is discounted, I'll be having all of these in my library. So watch out. And then here is one of the most... Ganito lang pala siya ka-thick. Akala ko makapal siya. So there. Another from our booktok favorites is the Akotar series. But again, a bummer, they don't have the first book. If you're wondering what is the first book of the series, wait, I don't have it here. There. This one, the first one, A Court of Thorns and Roses, is missing. All they have here is the rest of the book, but not the first one. So, a bummer again. And then here, going down, we have Stephanie Meyer, Midnight Sun. I don't know if a lot of people are still buying Stephanie Meyer's book, but hey, it's there. And then the American Royals, which is only the last copy. Then the Shatter Me series. Oh, did I forgot? If the Jarir Bookstore will be on sale, this is the first thing that I will buy. The Sky Hunter by Marilu. Look at that. That is a gorgeous cover. And moving on to the next part of the young adult section, we have the full series of the Lunar Chronicles. I actually have a video about this, so it will just be linked down below or maybe up in the icon below. Icon above. So here, book 1, they have it. Scarlet, they have it. Crest, they have it. Winter, they have it. And Miss and Heartless, which is a standalone. All the bright places. Oh yeah, they have the full series there. And they also have BTS. So if you're a fan of BTS, no worries, you can come here. You can buy this book. If you're asking for the price, there you have it. Not only one book, but they also have another one. There's no price. Anyway, yeah. Ooh. If you are scrolling through TikTok, this is one of the famous books as well. It's now very popular because you are looking into the villain's story of the Disney. So this is a tale of Beauty's Prince. Actually, the hardcover of this one is much more better than the paperback. Yeah, I just have to say. And then I forgot to mention, we have the Book Thief. It's also available here. 5KD 800. Guys, the books that I'm showing with you are all that you can see from TikTok. So I'm just pointing out those famous books. And yeah, famous books that I know. Baka mabash tayo. Oh, for our manga readers out there, they have a selection of manga books. For example, the very famous Naruto, which is only 8KD 200. A bit expensive, but why not? So there they have manga comics, but they're just a few selections of it. But nevertheless, at least they have manga, right? Going down here, this is one of the books that I was supposed to be getting, but then yeah, the damage has done. So we have A Curse So Dark and Lonely, which I mentioned a while ago. The second book is A Heart So Fierce and Broken, and the third one is A Vow So Bold and Deadly. These, if you have any idea what this is, it's actually a retelling of Beauty and the Beast, but very fantasy, whimsical. I'm not so sure, but yeah. I think this one is new. I've never seen it before. It's All American Muslim Girl. And also this one, The Last Voyage of Paul Blight. Something new to my eyes. Oh my gosh, I look like you're drunk, Tito, and I don't know why I'm talking like that. Why am I? Oh my gosh, I look so scary. Am I watching a horror movie? So we're now proceeding with the haul. So I got 3 books in total. 2 books are completing a series and 1 standalone. To show you the books, the first 2 I have here are the second and third book of the Folk Air series. We have The Wicked King and The Queen of Nothing. I actually have already The Crown Prince, and it's been a while now since I will be reading again the Folk Air series because there was like a gap with that, because I'm trying to find, it took me long to find the next 2 books. So there you have it. The Folk Air series will be completed, so I really can't wait to finish it. So the next book that I got is Heartless, which is a standalone. So it's by Marissa Mayer, and this will be my 5th book coming from this author. So I know, guys, there are a lot of hate about this book. I mean, it's an equal balance of hate and love about this book, and I'm just really curious on what will my opinion turn out after reading this book. Will I agree to those people who hate it, or will I agree to those people who loved it? So I just really can't wait. That's why I grabbed this book already, knowing that it's one of those books that are really out there or really talked about. So let us just see. So those are only the books that I got from the Jarir Bookstore. Actually, I was planning to get The Curse So Dark and Lonely, but when I was there, I was so practical just to get the last 2 books of the Folk Air series. So that's why I didn't get the A Curse So Dark and Lonely, because if I got those 3 books or if I got the whole series, our budget will be just over the top. So there. But hopefully, to my next visit, I'll be getting the A Curse So Dark and Lonely next time. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you on my next video. This Saturday video shout out goes to So if you want to be featured on my next video, just comment down below and might be you're one of the names that will appear on the screen. Ready, get set, and start reading. Bye!